So as I said in the comment, I was so stupid I didn't watch the complete video, and I made my video, and I wasn't gonna go back and redo it, right? Because some cool things came out of it, right? First, I had it playing, and I don't know if it stopped or if I stopped it. You know, walking around. Sometimes it'll go part of the way, and then shows it gone the full way, and it'll say the minutes that I watched, but it won't. You know, something will be an hour long. I watched 10 minutes of it, and then some bug or something gets in there, and it stops, and it says 10 minutes and 6 seconds or whatever. But then if I go back to it, it'll show the full thing, and it'll actually start up at 10 minutes and 6 seconds. Um, for Rory, the dude I call a brother from another mother in Canada, because a lot of the things we talk about, it's like, oh my god, that's exactly how I am, or whatever, or going so far left that you want to kind of click right. It's weird. Um, I rewatched this thing, or I well, not rewatched. I watched the full thing. I rewatched the minutes that I saw. And I think I saw only up to 3 minutes or something like that, or just past 2 minutes. It's something short, like you're walking around doing stuff you don't realize that hadn't been that long, and I'm like, I should probably address that. And I was like, all right, and we wind. I mean, there's certain parts we wind up agreeing. I didn't. He says persona. He says he likes that term. I was like, this because I say it, responding to him, thinking that he says, oh no, the Greek is better. But I don't think there's a conflict there. I think it's kind of hilarious that I make a video in response, being like, well, no, I actually wind up disagreeing with you on. I think re-listening to my video, it sounds harsh. I'm trying not to be. I'm trying to. It may be because that was made in early morning, and I was just kind of getting up and have a bit of a hangover. Well, not anymore, but the time I made it, is still kind of kicking my ass. Um, I'm not somebody that drinks. I don't have alcohol around my place. I don't buy liquor unless I'm out at a bar or something. I got dragged around or not dragged around. Sorry, that's negative. I got brought around to different bars in the city, and you know, drinking it up and everything. And I think we went through like, might not want to do this. We did a wine flight, and then I had a full glass of wine, and then later on, Sierra Nevada 312. 312 is the Goose Island. I don't know if you guys have Goose Island down there, but it's 312 is the area code for Chicago. So I had a couple 312s. I got bought a birthday cake shot that I made the other person do as well, and then I got because I wanted whiskey, and the waitress is like, here, this is on me. So after a birthday cake shot of whiskey, and then we go eat on Taylor Street, this awesome Italian restaurant, right? And like real authentic, not like Macaroni Grill or like Maggiano's or I don't even know if you have Maggiano's out there, or any of these other places like Classico Italiano, like places. Hi, this is Authentico Italiano, and it's like you got blonde hair and blue eyes, and you look like you're Swedish. So I don't think this is a class. This is people like couldn't really speak English. Like, this is awesome, old like the last of the Italian neighborhoods of Chicago. Um, of course, wine. Wind up drinking. I think it was like red wine. So all the liquors you're not really supposed to mix. I wasn't throwing up, but I had a wicked headache. So that was the somebody who I actually, one of the people I very much like. Well, there's a bunch of you guys out here that I very much like, but I feel like I probably should explain myself on that one. But yeah, I didn't realize that and then I was like, I'll put this comment up there. I shouldn't have just watched this part. But it's not, I kind of jumped the gun. I never usually do that. Like jump the gun on responding. This one, I wound up doing it. So kind of feel embarrassed because if somebody were to watch that without knowing, they'd be like, "What the hell? No." That's the kind of thing you always talk against to people, basically saying the identical thing, and then somebody going, "No, it's actually this way," and then just repeating what you said. I don't think I repeat it. I think I just have a different view on something, but I think we're in more agreement than I thought. Just having really listened to, not really watched, listened to the first 2.5 minutes or something like that. All right. Take it easy, my Canadian friend, and peace to everybody out there.